We live.
Hey, get that camera light right. Work with me for 1 second. It's a little dark. That was a little dark to me. I live though. Yo, my name is Cassius. I work with one of the biggest and most powerful new black companies in the world. Not even black companies, but since only 1% of the market is owned by black entrepreneurs, I'm gonna go ahead and salute them. You know, the company is called Gas House. A lot of you heard of Gas House. Gas House is a marijuana company based out of Oakland. They got one of the most popular strains and most popular growers in the game. His name is Kingston, with Kingston approved. All these things I'm talking about are Instagram friendly. You can go to the gram and pull up any of this stuff. If you want to get some of this valuable merch, Gas House Vapors, you can go to gashousevapors.com, right? So look, my name is Cassius. I'm a partner and rep of this company. I'm here today to inform you a little bit about the brand, tell you what's going on, tell you some of the who's of this product, and really tell you what we're really about. The company, again, was founded out of Oakland. The idea and concept of Gas House Vapors is really primarily about secondary products. We partner with a few other big companies, one called Cookies. Cookies is ran by a guy named Burner. A lot of you guys know Burner. Burner is one of the best marijuana CEOs and hustlers and new entrepreneurs in the community. So he's well respected and admired. Hold on, I'm thirsty. Anybody out there drinking tonight? It feels like a Friday today.
Feel like Friday.
It feels like a Friday. I know it's like Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Because I'm going to tell you, really, time don't really matter when all the time is the same. See, every day is a Friday when your time is priceless. So it don't matter what day it is. You know, all the days are the same to me. All the days feel the same. All the days operate the same. They all Friday. Every moment is a Friday because every opportunity is a touchdown opportunity. Every day is a championship day. I feel like that. So really when I'm pushing on my brands, I'm pushing them to 10. You'll hear a lot about Gas House, but you will be hearing a lot more about Gas House Vapors. So we'll be in the market doing conventions, trade shows, all type of things like that. Our first launch of our product line is really going to be centered around air fresheners. So let me introduce you to one of them. Very first one is Kingston approved. Now, some of you guys may know Kingston. Kingston is one of the most popular growers in the world. He has a strain that he made legendary called Runts. Not right now. He made a strain that he made legendary called Runts. Runts got actually strain of the year last year. So we went ahead and dedicated a whole fresh air freshener strain to him, which is called Kingston approved. You can get this product on Amazon. I know you can't smell it, but I'm gonna spray it anyway. Let's see. Oh my God. Come on now. This shit is incredible right here. Like, if you can smell this, like this will light up your whole house. Like right now, you know, there's other things going on, and this is killing it all. So you can get you some Kingston approved. Matter of fact, next 10 people that call in and get that Kingston approved, I'm gonna give them a free bottle. Next 10 people who come in and buy Kingston approved, and you go to gashousevapors.com between the hours of, what time is it right now? 8 and 10. You go on Gas House Vapors right now, you place an order or send me a text message or DM me on Gas House Vapors Instagram. I'm gonna send you a package for free. That's my word. Kingston approved exclusively. Okay? Now back to these brands that I'm talking about. Back to these products that I'm talking about. Hold on, first I'm talking about my man Funky right now. You know what I'm saying? One of the best producers in the game. One of the best DJs in the game. You know, my player partner. I met him on set. Oh, hold on. Did I mention that I'm one of the best barbers in the country? Like, you know, being an entrepreneur is one thing, but, you know, I'm a businessman too. I have a trade that God blessed me with. Let me put these hands up here. You see these hands right here? It's like Ray. These hands right here, I've been blessed with the gift of being able to do hair. I'm one of the best barbers in the country. My clientele ranges from T.I. to Cat Williams, Ludacris for 20 years. I done cut everybody in the city of Atlanta except Barack Obama and Jay-Z. Okay, I done cut them all. So the other day, I'm on set, and my man Funky walks into the office, aka my little shop area, and me and T.I. in there chopping it up. We meet, he in the business. We both start putting some stuff together. He has a podcast, so he asked me to come on and represent the brand. So here I am right now, putting it down for us in the 404, all the way to the 619. For those who don't know, that's San Diego, so that's West Coast to the A. Okay, so we here right now representing the brands and telling y'all what's what. So the second strain that I'm gonna talk about today, OG. Now, for a lot of people, OG is your uncle. Well, for us, OG is our like grandfather strain. Like this is like everybody has to have an OG. Okay, everybody has to have an OG. Okay, so Gas House Vapors and Gas House decided to put together something special today. So we put together a strain called OG. So OG is comprised of, I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. I'm not gonna give it all away, but I'm gonna say a little something about it. The guys over there, I got like 5-6 guys over there right now. They telling me, don't tell it. I'm saying, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you try to smell this shit through the camera. Okay, let me spray it again. Fuck it. Let's see what's going on. Can you smell it? Nigga, can you smell it? I can. The shit smells incredible. Let me tell you something. If I didn't have it, I would buy it. You know what? Fuck it. Next 10 people that DM me right now on gashousevapors.com, I'm going to give you a free bottle of OG. Okay? Because that's the type of shit we're doing today. I'm feeling generous. I'm in a good mood today. Okay? Because every day is a championship today. Day to day. No, every day is a championship day. Okay? Every opportunity is an opportunity to score. So we're going to score today. So we're going to go ahead and bless some people with some different products that we have. So now I have several other strains, aka scents that I'm going to share with you. But before I get into that, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about myself and about what I do. Now, a lot of people say, Cash, you're in the air freshener business. Well, yeah, air fresheners are a product, but every product has to be sold, right? So where are products being sold at? Anybody? Well, they're being sold on Amazon. 60% of all products in the world are being sold on Amazon. Products are always going to be sold. It's just about how the products are going to be sold. There's only 2 businesses in the whole wide world: selling a product or selling a service. So if you ain't selling a product, you selling a service. Pay attention. Now, I don't, these aren't my own like words. I've been paying attention. I watch people. I pay attention. I'm an entrepreneur, right? So my products are these Gas House Vapors. I have another company, but we're not talking about that right now. So my products are Gas House Vapors, and my service is barbering. So I'm selling products and I'm selling service. But for every business in the world, those are part of the functions. So what I'm saying is, in regards to Gas House Vapors, this is not a air freshener company. This is products that are being sold on the internet, which is called e-commerce. So what I do is I really do e-commerce business. I have other products that I sell as well on this platform. The platform is Amazon. All this information is easy for you to access. You can go on YouTube, you can Google it, you can find information on how to do e-commerce business on any of those platforms. But what it's about is really trading the products. I'm putting products. Amazon, what they do is they put products directly to the customers. So within their own platform space. So Gas House Vapors is the product that I use. But what I'm doing is really e-commerce business. Okay, the whole world is changing. The way that people make money is going to be different. It's always changing. It's always been changing. It went from the cotton gin to the plow with the horses it's always evolved to computers now, taking a lot of people's jobs and opportunities, even in warehouses. So what we're trying to do is get ahead of it. Now, what we realize that everybody, the marijuana market is the biggest market in the world, or biggest up and coming, fastest growing market in the world right now. So everybody wants to get their dibs in on that space, but everybody cannot be in that space, in the same space. Like, for example, say if you want to be in the car business, and the car business is like Ford or like Tesla, well, you might not have the money to be Ford or Tesla, but what you can do is be a secondary product like oil, or maybe like an app like Uber. So Uber is a secondary product that is in the car business, but it's not of the car business. So they're able to still be in it and capitalize and be $1 billion business without necessarily having cars. So my angle on this market of marijuana is to be able to capitalize on the marijuana business without having plants and oils and things of that nature. I'm going to grow this brand, Gas House Vapors, to be one of the biggest secondary platforms for a brand that's out there. Cookies I'm pretty familiar with, and I have some ends with them. I know last year they did $25 million on secondary products. You know, if I can do a 10% of that, we're talking $2.5 million. I can use 2.5. Anybody out there, any of y'all niggas out there can use 2.5? You can use 2.5? I know you can use 2.5. Big girl over there, you can use 2.5. I like big girls. Don't do that. Don't do that. You can use 2.5 too. Everybody can use 2.5 million. You know what I'm saying? That's 10% of the market share. Fuck it, let's give 1% of the market share. That's $250,000. You know, so like sometimes, like if you have multiple streams, like mom told you, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like shit. So what if that business does? So what if Gas House Vapors does $250,000 a year? That's fine. That's a good complementary, good secondary income to all the other things that I got going on. Everything can't be 10. You know, what it's about is diversifying your income streams and really taking some chances. You know, a lot of times people tell you what to do because, you know, their advice is going to be based on their own experience. Some of their people's advice is based on their own fear too. So they're going to tell you what not to do because, you know, they might be afraid or they might have had a bad experience with something. Sometimes not knowing is like better than knowing. You know, I think that ignorance is bliss, truly, you know, and in the concept of the matrix, you know, shit, I'm going to take the blue pill, you know, because I don't necessarily have to live and work on the realms of the possibilities of I can't. I don't live in the world of I can't. I feel like I can do anything that I put my mind to. You know, I've been battle tested. I've tried myself and I know I've seen people do it. You know, I've seen it done all time and time again. And once you get a little piece of success, like you want, you know you can get it, and you really know that you're the same man that man over there that you admire is, that you know that you strap your shoes on just like you strap your shoes on. Shit, I got an opportunity out here to score every time I'm on the floor. So, you know, I'm not going to talk y'all ears off today. If you want more information, please go to my Instagram, which is gashousevapors.com, Gas House Distributors, Gas House anything on Instagram is all good. Please buy those products on Amazon. That's Gas House Vapors on Amazon, or you can go to our .com. Shout outs and credits to my partners, Felix Murray with Gas House, to my boy with Gas House, the brand, my boy Pimp Jamie with Gas House Distributors, my man out there with Gas House Vapors, Texas. I appreciate all you guys out there. One of my player partners, he a pro football player. He partnered with me on this business. He's a good friend of mine, CJ Mosley, played for Detroit, defensive lineman next to Donovan Sue, one of my good partners. You know, and to all the people who support the brand and buy the product, we appreciate it. You know, if I was gonna give one last piece of advice for anybody who wanted to get into the space of e-commerce business, I would just say do your R&D. R&D is research and development. Anything that you get into before you put your money into, you want to make sure you do some research about it in the market, because, you know, just because you have a good idea in the front side of it, don't mean it's a good idea on the back side of it. Because, like, say, for example, like your man has a hookup on DVDs, and he can get 1,000 DVDs for $20 or something, like for $500. And it sounds like a good deal because that's 50 cents a DVD, but really everything is streamed wireless now and digital. So it's not practical, so it doesn't make any sense. You know, our point of that conversation is do your research before you jump into anything. You know, there's opportunities out there for anybody. You know, what I do, anybody can do, as long as you got some drive and some focus and some determination. You know, you can do it. So God bless all those people who really push themselves and ain't afraid to fail. Because really you learn a lot from being up in the game. Well,
Repeat the question.
What not to do in the cannabis business? Well, I'm really not in the cannabis business. I'm in secondary markets, like I mentioned. So I'm not really in the cannabis business. So I really can't give you much advice in that space. I like to speak on things that I'm really know about and I'm good at. I'm good at e-commerce business. So I can sell, again, any product in the space. Again, it's about trading goods. And that's what it's about for me. Gas House Vapors is a product. I gave you guys information on that, and that part is that. Shout outs to anybody doing anything positive. So let's just keep it there.
I need one drop for Up in the Air.
Oh, well, let me give a shout out for Up in the Air. Anytime I'm on, I'm always up in the air with DJ Funky. Peace.